So, if you're someone who actually values your freedom, what are you supposed to do in a world like that? How do you possibly resist being turned into just another cog in the machine? This is the question that drove Jünger to his first real attempt at an answer. He created this figure called the Waldgänger, which translates to the forest goer. It's such a powerful image, isn't it? The person who literally or symbolically defects retreats into the woods to create their own sacred space of freedom, a place where the machine can't reach them. But over time, Jünger realized this kind of external escape probably wasn't enough. And this is where things get really, really interesting. It all leads to this crucial distinction he makes. You've got the anarchist, who he saw as a kind of naive idealist who wants to burn the whole system down. But then you have the anarch. The anarch is a totally different beast. This is a detached, sovereign individual who finds freedom inside the system. The anarchist wants to change the world. The anarch wants to master themselves within it. And that brings us to Jünger's ultimate answer, his final, most refined concept for the individual facing this age of totalizing power. He developed it in his incredible novel as well, and it's the figure of the anarch. So what's the anarch's code? Well, they don't protest or run away, they find freedom inside the system. They see power not as good or evil, but as a natural force, like gravity or the weather. Internally, they see themselves as the tyrant's equal, his antipode, his direct opposite, not as his subject. They cultivate this kind of aristocratic disdain for the noise and nonsense of the world, and they build a kasbah, a secret fortress, a private nook, inside their own mind where their personal sovereignty is absolute and untouchable. This quote from Jünger just nails it. The anarch isn't against the state, they're neutral to it. They've found their own source of authority deep within themselves. Because they are internally sovereign, the external power of the state just becomes irrelevant to their true self. And that's really the key takeaway here. The anarch isn't some political plan. It's a mental and spiritual model for how to preserve your own sovereignty in an age where everything is trying to absorb you into the collective, to make you a part of the machine. It's a strategy for keeping your soul intact. Which, of course, leaves us with a pretty potent question for our own time. In our world of total digital surveillance, of social media, of mass culture, a world Jünger eerily anticipated, what does that kind of inward rebellion even look like? What does it actually mean to be an anarchist today? Our whole exploration of Jünger's Anarch Today has been guided by Guido Preparata's analysis in his book, Reign of Discursive Terror. If you want to dive deeper, I highly recommend checking out his website. Thanks for joining us.